Muy buenas, gente, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidos. Vamos a seguir en The Expanse, a Telltale Series. Vamos con la DLC llamada Arcángel, en la que, bueno, parece que vamos a controlar a Chrisjen Avasarala. Aquí lo tenemos. Se llama Arcángel. Un día significativo en la vida de Chrisjen Avasarala, la persona más poderosa de la tierra. Personaje muy, muy importante, pues, en el mundillo de The Expanse. No sé, el último episodio fue muy corto. No sé cómo de corto o largo va a ser esto. Estaría guay, no sé, pues mínimo una horilla, ¿no? O algo así. Vamos a darle, a ver. Pues aquí, ¿no? Porque parece que si le doy aquí me voy a cargar la partida que tengo ya en el... Bueno, que me da igual, pero bueno, vamos.
And in politics, the Secretary General and other high-ranking UN administrators are on Luna for a security summit. We await the official briefing later tonight. Deputy Undersecretary Chrisjen Avasarala has been sequestered to an undisclosed Earth location for emergency government operations.
Arcángel is arriving. Stand by for resume post. Ma'am, if you need anything at all, you can use it.
So this is the Secretary General's hideaway. Not bad for a coffin. Nishan, where the fuck are you?
Good morning, Madam Deputy Undersecretary. How was your trip in?
You mean my descent? I'm being guarded like a fucking war prisoner. What do you think?
Was it another assassination plot?
Could be any damn thing. With everyone on Luna for the summit, I am suddenly the highest ranked official on the planet.
Congratulations.
Y una mierda. Esto sí que es verdad que esta parte... O sea, no he leído absolutamente nada sobre el DLC. No sé si es anterior, posterior o qué narices. Y una mierda. Sería muy de ella.
Bullshit. I was the only one expendable enough to remain on Earth. Where is your voice coming from, anyway? I don't see a comms link. What in the flying fuck?
Apologies for the dramatic reveal. I know how you dislike me pinging your terminal all day. This seemed to be a workable solution. I also took the liberty of having security bring down some of your personal items.
Jesus. How long do you think I'll be down here? Okay, messages.
And Admiral Krusco has sent an urgent message about a situation near Juno. And Undersecretary Mendez is still hounding you about the reorganization plan.
That's all?
No, there's also a message from Callisto.
Are you sure?
Yes, it reached your receiver about 45 minutes ago. I forwarded it to your hand terminal.
Okay, go back to your dock. Let me get to work.
Usa para ver tus objetivos actuales. Comprueba los mensajes en el terminal de mano. Comprueba los mensajes en el ordenador. ¿Esto qué va a ser? Un simulador de... Joder. Péndulo de Newton. Oh, me he equivocado. ¿Qué son? ¿Puzzlecitos? Coño, si va a tener más chicha de lo que yo creía. Comprueba los mensajes. Vale, mueve las fichas para conectarlos. Bueno, primero tengo que saber cómo va esto. ¿Cómo? Mueve las fichas para conectar... Ah, vale. Que va así, ¿no? Tengo que conectar esto y esto, ¿no? La típica. ¿Por qué no puedo mover estas de abajo? Estas están fijadas. Vale, solo puedo mover esto de arriba. Entonces... Pocos movimientos puedo hacer yo aquí. Claro, de aquí yo no puedo tocar nada. No. De hecho, tampoco. A ver. Bueno, mira, todo lo corto que ha sido el otro episodio, aquí nos vamos a tirar un rato. Estos juegos están entretenidos. Es que no puedo salir por ahí. ¿No puedo parar en medio? ¿No puedo parar aquí en medio? Ah, bueno. Pues ya está, ¿no?
I leave this here until I know what it opens.
Esto es una llave.
I leave this here until I know what it opens.
Esto lo voy a tocar, que es lo que he intentado hacer antes. Bueno. El ordenador va a ser lo último, ¿no? Molinillo cinético. Terminal de mano. Y nada más, ¿no?
It's been a long time since Shohreh called.
Charampal. Escuchar el mensaje.
Hi, Mom. It's me. They lifted the comms embargo, and I wanted to say hey. Haven't heard from you in a few days, and, well, I'm worried. You took the news about Marie badly. She's not what you think she is. She's not a terrorist. She's fighting for justice for ordinary people who were caught in the crossfire. I know you say I distract myself from what's important, but, well, this is important. She is. To me. Anyway, I love you, and I miss you. Keep me in your prayers. Talk soon.
Stupid boy. This is no time for romance.
Escuchar y responder. No puedo hacer nada más, ¿no? Aquí. No puedo tocar nada.
Sweet child, the United Nations did not send you all the way across the solar system to get laid. We love to hear from you, but I expect updates on your health and safety, not on your damn love life. Listen to me, because I won't say it again.
Hazte pruebas.
Go to the nearest medical clinic and get tested. The full STD panel. Those outer planet whores are the worst in the system. If discretion is required, forward the bill to me, and let this be the last we speak of it. Now, go. I'm sure there is something more important you should be doing. And be safe, my sweet boy. Make us proud.
No sé qué es peor, si decirle que la deje o decirle todo lo que acabas de decir. Por Dios.
Hi, Mom. It's me.
Vale, no hace falta. Ya está, ¿no? Joder, cómo la ha puesto a la chica. Bueno, es muy Avasarala, ¿no? No sé, la actriz de doblaje de Avasarala ¿es la original también, como hicieron con Cara aquí? Para Drummer. Es que, a ver, yo la serie me la he visto en doblada. Entonces, se parece mucho. En el tonito de voz se lo curraron mucho, porque se parece un huevo. Pero igual es que es la original y por eso se parece tanto. No lo sé.
Some fucking admiral and that twerp Mendes. That's the agenda.
Subsecretario Méndez. Vale. Ley de seguridad. Contactar. Inminente Cruzco. Ver mensaje.
Undersecretary Avasarala. With Fleet Admiral Hold indisposed on Luna, we've been instructed to defer to you for matters of lawful jurisdiction. At 1800 hours, the MCRN battleship Ramses II entered Juno moonspace. We have hailed the Ramses II 3 times, and we are now within our rights to seize the vessel. However, I've been ordered to seek your go-ahead on all matters in the belt, regardless of urgency or severity. Seeing as you are a civilian administrator, I urge you to trust your military officers to make the right decisions. I eagerly await your response, but I must warn you, if we do not receive orders soon, we will be forced to engage. Admiral Cruzco, out.
Civilian administrator, my ass. Brass prick. This Cruzco seems damn sure of himself. That makes me even less confident of his assessment. I better look into it myself before responding.
¿Y lo otro que tenía? ¿No lo puedo mirar?
Still need to speak to Mendes.
Ah, ya decía yo.
Chrisjen, I hear you're working out of the bunker today. Is it as ostentatious as everyone says?
Only thing missing is a chandelier. I hear you were looking for me.
Ah, yes. Listen, your role as Undersecretary of Peace Operations is invaluable, of course.
And yet?
And yet, the Belter threat calls for greater scrutiny. It should be the work of a committee, one that I'm shocked hasn't formed earlier. Anyway, the Security Council is planning a vote on the issue.
What issue? The issue of whether to strip me of my powers and throw the belt into chaos?
I know big changes can be challenging, especially when you've been in the UN for so long. But this is a move to protect our people.
Vale. Esto es una jugada por el poder.
Of course. But I can't help but wonder who will be in charge of this new committee.
Well, that's for the Security Council to decide. My name has been put forward, but listen, maintaining peace in the belt is more than one person can accomplish. Everyone is finally acknowledging all the work you do.
By taking my job?
Oh, don't think of it that way. If you excuse me, I've got another call. Always a pleasure.
Vale. ¿Y ahora esto qué?
I'll leave this here until I know what it opens.
Terminal de mano. Vete. A ver. Esto es parte de la serie, ¿eh? Y muchísima política.
Once I've finished my work, this will serve nicely for a wind down. So this is where our discretionary funds have gone. To feather an underground nest.
Mapa estelar. ¿La misión dónde está? ¿Será aquí? ¿En el mapa estelar, probablemente?
Dear God, what a waste of water.
Tablero de ajedrez. O sea, puedo jugar.
If only everything was as straightforward as chess. In politics, the rules are always changing.
¿En serio me puedo echar una partida? Que no lo voy a hacer, solo quiero comprobar cosas.
Good morning, my love. You look absolutely ravishing. It's true I cannot see you, but I've learned that it's safer to assume. If I was with you, I wouldn't be able to stop from sweeping you into my arms and carrying you away. But alas, I'm not. And we'll have to settle for your bishop. Your move, darling.
My dear Arjun.
Atacar o defender. Defendamos.
Your flattery won't save you. The more you attack, the more you leave yourself unguarded. Speaking of guarded, they have me locked up in a cell like an animal. That's politics for you. What I wouldn't give to see your face. If only everything was as straightforward as
Vale,
chess.
más objetivos me salen aquí. Medita y habla con Nishan.
In politics, the rules are always changing.
Nishan.
I never thought I'd miss the real Nishan, but this little gadget creeps me out.
Ah, tengo que hablar por aquí.
I'm going to need everything you have on Mendez.
Frankly, he's a pretty open book. Son of diplomats, top of his class at the UNS, spotless record.
¿Posible aliado?
If I work this right, I may be able to bend this little shit to my will.
Possible, but unlikely. He seems to see this vote as a chance to establish himself.
Vale, Crusko.
Tell me about that shit-eating admiral.
I have his file here, but something is off. Gaps in command, sealed records.
Es corrupto.
So Crusko has something to hide. Maybe something I could use as leverage if you won't take orders.
Let me do some digging. It might be nothing, but it couldn't hurt.
I have something special for you to work on.
Of course. What do you need?
My son is in contact with a girl on Ganymede. Marie Esperon.
Is she a UN official? A Martian diplomat?
She's a Belter activist.
Oh.
I know the basics. Enough for me to wholeheartedly disapprove of her. But this girl could be using my son for his UNN access.
Uy, los
We're
ojos. ¿No?
trying to recruit him.
I see, Madam Undersecretary. I'll make the appropriate inquiries.
Joder. Medita.
I may not be certain of a higher power, but sometimes it's nice to share all this shit with somebody else.
Meditar en silencio. ¿Y esto qué es? ¿Hasta que le dé al botón? El modelo de Avasarala está bastante bien hecho, lo que pasa que las expresiones faciales son un poco raras. Sí, es hasta que yo le dé al botón. Y puedo... El otro tipo, así lo vemos. Juno?
Give me the strength to solve this clusterfuck around Juno. Protect Shohreh from his own foolish impulses.
Impulsos locos. Y ya estaría, ¿no? Ventana.
You can almost believe that you're not hundreds of meters underground. Almost. The bubblehead himself. They really captured the insecure look in his eyes.
Vale. Y así que vamos a mirar esto. Mapa estelar.
I should put up the reports on Juno and Ramses too.
Planetas interiores.
As if Earth weren't big enough to worry about.
Sede de la ONU. Datos de ubicación. Tierra. Sol 3. Informes de
The
inteligencia.
OPA should know better. This will come back on them tenfold.
Medidas de seguridad aumentadas tras la amenaza de la OPA. Clasificación confidencial. A pesar de los recientes esfuerzos por intensificar la recolección de inteligencia naval y potenciar la seguridad terrestre, el general Hayden McCord, comandante del Cuerpo Naval de las Naciones Unidas, ha ordenado una revisión de seguridad de todo el sistema en todas las instalaciones de la ONU, en un sector noreste de la zona de comercio norteamericana. Las amenazas a miembros del Consejo de Seguridad de la ONU han aumentado exponencialmente desde las revueltas en Igía, Cielo Negro y Ceres, sin determinar. Oficiales del CNNU y la ONU implementarán ajustes de las medidas de seguridad existentes. Mucho texto aquí. Es lo que digo, es bastante denso. ¿Y la luna no la puedo ver? ¿Solo tierra? No, acércamela otra vez. Cerca. Aquí solo puedo ver datos. Ah, esto sí, es luna. Vale, la colonia de la luna. Y...
If only meteors would silence some of the blowhards in the UN.
Micrometeoritos perturban matrices de satélites. Científicos de comunicación, no sé qué, con ayuda de astrónomos de la Universidad de Luna, han identificado micrometeoritos como los culpables tras el aluvión de perturbaciones en el tráfico de haces estrechos en superficie y órbita. Aquí voy a pasar bastante de esto. Y tenemos por aquí Marte, ¿no? ¿Esto qué es? Tierra. Y no hay nada más, ¿no? Fobos y Demios, parte del cinturón. Marte. No salgas.
As if Earth cloaking their military overreach in promises of
Muro
protection.
silencioso, seguramente en respuesta al aumento de violencia en el cinturón. El ERCM ha lanzado una campaña para combatir la piratería en todos los territorios y sistemas bajo su control directo. Esta iniciativa se llama Operación Muro Silencioso. Los oficiales de inteligencia de la ONU han sido informados concisamente de los objetivos de la misión de la campaña. Los líderes han dado su apoyo táctico, con la aprobación del secretario general. ¿Aquí nada más que ver o qué? Sí, quería ver lo otro. Deimos.
Why not? If someone offers you a favor, it's best to take advantage.
Vale. Han informado de que algunos miembros del Consejo de Seguridad podrían estar interesados en el último inventario de naves de los artilleros de Phobos y Deimos. Dichos registros están disponibles para cualquiera con nivel de autorización 7 o superior. Espero su respuesta. Orbitan... son lunas de Marte, ¿no? El cinturón Planetas exteriores. A ver los
We
exteriores.
keep pushing farther and farther out. God knows why.
Está Titán y Ganímedes aquí. Ganímedes la usaban para plantar, creo, ¿no? Agricultura, sí.
In a perfect world, everybody gets what they need. But the belt is far from perfect.
Las nuevas cúpulas aumentan las tensiones locales. Según un reciente comunicado de prensa, el colectivo de la estación Ganímedes ha entrado en un contrato de desarrollo de larga duración con soluciones agrícolas. Algunas facciones políticas locales, sobre todo los grupos asociados con la plataforma antiviolencia y a favor del cinturón, están ejerciendo presión para detener la colaboración. Su resistencia se debe al hecho de que los hogares del cinturón solo recibirán un 10% de las cosechas locales, pues a pesar de suponer el 65% de la población total. ¿Y Titán?
I hope these fools realize that black markets are to be managed, not eliminated.
Titán es una luna de Júpiter, ¿no? Vale. Calisto también por aquí.
What a mess. I pray Chernobyl isn't the one who has to clean it up.
Ahí está el hijo. Amenaza terrorista tras el fracaso de las negociaciones. Después de que las negociaciones con la Unión de Tránsito Joviana fracasaran a la hora de producir un nuevo contrato de trabajo, los incidentes de terrorismo han aumentado. Todos los incidentes se han centrado hasta ahora en propiedades en el nivel 4 del bloque Este. Un filtro de agua se deshabilitó y robaron sus componentes. En el subnivel B del bloque Este bombardearon una línea de montaje. Las fuerzas de la ONU han sido alertadas, mientras que las fuerzas de Marte también parecen estar monitorizando la situación. ¿Y el cinturón qué?
The belt, aka my never-ending.
Nadie los quiere. Tenemos a la estación Taiko, Ramsés y Juno. Vesta. No hay nada más. Taiko.
One can only imagine what we could have done with all that wasted Mormon money.
Tambor central de la nau completado, en lo que puede considerarse un triunfo para los astilleros y un gran paso adelante hacia la legitimidad de sus advenedizos administradores. La estación Taiko ha anunciado la compleción del tambor de rotación principal para su proyecto de construcción central de la... Esta nave, creo que aparece... No sé si es tampoco. Es una nave que va todo el rato como girando. Muchos albergan dudas ante las intenciones de Fred Johnson de firmar un acuerdo a largo plazo con los ancianos mormones con sede en la Tierra. Creo que sí, porque es como una iglesia gigante.
A known opiate terrorist meeting with Martian agents. This could be interesting.
Vale.
Martians are brash, but a move like this requires serious balls. I don't like it.
Why would they enter a heavily guarded demilitarized zone with a single warship? It doesn't add up.
¿Quién me está hablando? ¿Es una grabación? Inteligencia de la ONU ha detectado una nave de guerra anormal del ERC en una ruta proyectada hacia la órbita de Juno. Esto es lo importante, por eso me lo remarcan en amarillo. Y la otra, Ramsés, también va a tener una, ¿no? Un texto así.
Based on the velocity, The Ramses doesn't appear to be any immediate threat to Juno.
All the more reason to keep assessing and
Son
avoid making
grabaciones.
a mistake, right?
Ya estaría, ¿no? Grabo un mensaje para Crusko. ¿Dónde? En el escritorio. Uf.
Sitting at the Secretary General's desk. Once a dream, now a
El
goddamn.
DLC entero va a ser así. ¿En serio? Vale, ¿dónde grabo esto? Crusko, enviar respuesta.
Admiral Crusko.
Agresiva, diplomática. Por este entonces creo que es agresiva, ¿eh?
This is Chrisjen Avasarala, Deputy Undersecretary for Peace Operations for the United fucking Nations. In case you have forgotten, I won't have any personal feelings about the Martians drive you to act unwisely. You will stand by for my orders and not move a goddamn inch until told to do so. Have a nice day.
Vale, ¿y ahora qué? Prepara una bebida en el bar. Que esto va a tener un quick time event aquí. Verás.
Am I ready to unwind?
Cuánta acción, ¿eh?
Mars, Earth, the belt. Your own damn children. It's all too much to control. Shit.
¿Se viene algo interesante ahora?
Madam Deputy Undersecretary, I received a new update from the Director of Operations. Stand by.
The time window for restoration of services has been extended indefinitely. Thank you.
Does the Director of Operations happen to report to Undersecretary Mendez?
Yes, D.O. Tanaka is a direct report.
This is no accident. Mendez is trying to block me out of the vote.
Forgive me, Madam Deputy, but isn't that a little paranoid?
No se detendrá ante nada.
His attempt to reorganize the Security Council would leave me powerless. He will stop at nothing to make it happen.
Whatever's causing it, we won't get much done without power.
You underestimate me, Nishan. My electrical engineering degree wasn't just for show.
Otro puzzle. Pero esta vez para poner cablecitos.
Word of this gets out, I'll have your testicles as paperweights.
Understood, Madam Deputy Undersecretary.
I learned a few things besides networking at Kano Polytech. Let's hope I remember them.
Tío, este DLC es una... Hay que escapar, ¿no? ¿Cómo se llama el...? Joder, me he quedado en blanco. Es un escape room de The Expanse. ¿Cómo hago aquí? Conectar abajo. Como abajo. Vale. Pues si no es abajo, tiene que ser arriba. Y este sube, este tiene que ser arriba de nuevo. No, eso no es arriba. Estoy saliendo por abajo, ¿eh? Está, ¿no? Un poco ya más misterio.
Well done, Madam Undersecretary.
What can I say? I live to impress you, Nishan. We have power again, but it's limited. Any news from the outside world?
The Security Council vote will proceed as planned, but you are scheduled to address the delegates first. The Ramses 2 is still off course near Juno, and the intervention window is closing. You've received another message from Admiral Kruzko, and you should be able to contact him again.
That won't mean shit if I can't make him listen. Did you find any dirt on him?
I'm afraid not. Of course, if the Secretary General weren't indisposed, he might share whatever unsealed files he might have.
He's safe. I like this dark side of you, Nishan.
I learned from the best, Madam Undersecretary.
My darling, I'm sorry to hear that you've been detained, though I'm more than willing to press my advantage while your attention is elsewhere. I'm not surprised that foolish men think that they can control you, and I pity them greatly. I just heard from Shanapal. All things considered, he's faring well. I credit your fighting spirit, which I trust won't be too wounded by the loss of this pawn.
Faring well? Have you heard what your son is doing on Callisto?
Atacar.
Foolish little shit. Falling in love with some belter. I blame you for this ridiculous sentimentality. All the time we spent raising him. And what does he do? Falls in love on a rock in the middle of space. Talk to him, Arjun. If you can't change his mind, no one can.
Busca trapos sucios de Kruzko en la caja fuerte. Y más objetivos. ¿Medita de nuevo? ¿En serio? Ah, bueno, pues claro, habrán salido frases nuevas, ¿no? Supongo. Búnker.
Give me the strength not to strangle that infuriating private, or the strength to do it. Either way. Protect my husband, who I need far more than I want him to know. Get Kruzko to listen to reason. Give him enough wisdom, or enough fear of what I'll do to him.
La caja fuerte, bueno, la llave será lo que nos hace falta. ¿Qué está en el cuadro? Supongo. ¿No? Ah, no, está aquí.
What's the point of sitting in for the Secretary General if I don't get to break into his safe? Go back to your base and face the wall. It's called plausible deniability, for fuck's sake.
Deniability of what?
Eres una cámara.
Good draw.
Igual eso lo puede ver otra persona. Terminal privado, examina. Agentes encubiertos. Ubicación Marte. El ministro de Defensa tiene 2 amantes y escucha punk cinturino mientras hace gimnasia. Marte considera todos los planetas y asentamientos de protectorado, conjunto de la ONU y el ERCM, su jurisdicción por derecho. Bueno, aquí. Vale, archivo sobre él. Fue visto en un salón de la sede de la ONU. Estaba acompañado de 2 mujeres que no habían pasado todos los controles al entrar y en posesión de varios granos de polvo de hadas. Informes sellados. Aquí tenemos trapos sucios. Protocolos de emergencia. Intervención militar total con Marte en caso de contenido. Primer golpe de Marte. ¿No he encontrado nada? Sí, ¿no? Comprobar los mensajes. Vale, sí. Escucha el mensaje. A ver lo que nos ha dicho ahora o es el mismo.
Hi, Mom. It's me again. 2 messages in one day. Must be a new record, right? So, we're gearing up for a mission. I don't know where yet. I never do, but I wanted to reach out. What you said about Marie, that was pretty low. Even for you. She's important to me, Mom. You both are. That's why I want to be honest about my feelings. Just don't push me away, okay? Call me back when you get a chance. I'd love to hear from you before we deploy.
Sweet boy, you must stay safe and return to us soon. You have an important job to do, and I trust you to do it well. However...
Es tu vida. Escucha a tu madre, es tu vida.
I may have spoken too harshly about your infatuation with this Marie. She cannot be all bad if you like her. But keep your head in the here and now. The belt is a dangerous place, and you can never let your guard down.
Ahí tiene razón,
way, it's like politics. I love you desperately, and I pray I will see your face again soon. Semper Fi, my sweet boy.
Vale. Esto es lo mismo, ¿no?
Hi, Mom. It's me again. 2 messages.
Ah, que lo puedo dejar puesto. O sea, puesto aquí. Y ahora me lo tengo que comer.
So, before we deploy.
A Santi. Mamá, seguramente no tenga que decirte por qué te estoy escribiendo. Después de todo, por lo que habéis pasado, ¿le vais a dar la lata por una chica? ¿De verdad? Para ser diplomática sí que tienes poco diplomacia. Char lo está pasando mal, así que tienes que ser más comprensiva. Nos hemos estado enviando mensajes desde que le desplegaron, desde que se fue a Luna. Y he estado triste todo este tiempo, aunque te lo oculte. He conocido a su nueva novia, Marie. No es para nada como te piensas. Es muy inteligente y no permite que nadie se sobrepase con ella. Seguramente te gustaría, si no estuvieses convencida ya de que no. Sé una buena madre y deja al pobre chico estar. Y pásate por aquí alguna vez. Tus nietos quieren verte. Y como sabes, son quienes mandan. Con cariño, Ash. Es que te has pasado. Vale. Contactar.
Oh, Chrisjen, I was just about to call you. The council has set the date for the reorganization vote. It's today, in full assembly.
And I don't suppose you'd consider postponement for the council member who's working from a hole in the ground.
Oh, believe me, I asked, begged even, but there's too much momentum.
No me vas a frenar. ¿Encontraré los votos?
You're looking at this all wrong. Vote against this motion with me, and we can secure the belt without all the red tape of a committee.
While I'd never bet against your persuasive talents, I have a meeting to run to. I'll just have to go with my gut on this vote.
Jeffrey, I like you. You're ambitious, and you have balls. That's why I am telling you to cancel the vote. You don't want to go up against me.
Chrisjen, you are an inspiration. I've looked up to you for, well, my whole career. But this motion is moving forward, and last I counted, you were 3 votes short.
Cocksucker.
Tirándose pullitas los dos.
I've populated your screen with 5 delegates whose votes may be winnable. You should call them and see where they stand.
Very good.
Hostias. ¿Contactar con quién? Al almirante Cruzco.
Undersecretary, this is Admiral Cruzco. I'm afraid the situation near Juno has reached its inflection point. The Martians are now openly flouting system law, and this act cannot go unanswered. Your empty posturing may be how UN bureaucrats conduct business, but we in the Navy are men and women of action. No orders have been issued, but I cannot guarantee the obedience of my captains. They understand that lives are at stake, and they are only human. I implore you to transmit orders as soon as possible. Cruzco, signing off.
This asshole won't respect me unless I make him.
Enviar respuesta.
Admiral Cruzco, here are your orders. You will remain in place. You will not intercept the MCR in Ramses II. Understand, this is not a request, and I owe you no explanation. I've also been reviewing your sealed personal file. It reads like a fucking tabloid. Sex, nepotism, cover-ups. It would only take one word from me to have it unsealed and all over the news tonight. I will await your confirmation of these orders.
Es Juego de Tronos en el espacio.
Still need to be...
¿Contactar? Natalie Dunning. Subgobernadora de Luna.
Governor Dunning.
Natalie is Christian.
I should have known.
¿Cómo está tu familia? Necesito un favor, directamente.
I need a favor, and you know I wouldn't ask unless it were urgent.
Who are we kidding, Chris? You only ever call when you need a favor. So what is it?
It's the Security Council vote. Can I count on you to reject the reorganization under Mendes?
I like you, Chris. But not enough for charity.
Meaning?
Shepard Complex has a faulty filtration system, and it needs updating. But the funds are never there. See that Shepard gets its new water tower, and I'll support you.
I'll see what I can do.
You're Chrisjen Avasarala. I expect a lot more than that.
Y me cuelga. Es que si le llego a preguntar por la familia me va a decir que, ¿qué quieres? Seguro. Director financiero.
Well, this is a surprise. To what do I owe the honor?
This is about the vote to reorganize the Security Council.
Ah, I see. Well, Jeffrey Mendes is a spiteful worm, and any motion he champions is certainly one I will vote against.
So I have your support?
If you make me one promise.
Le doy mi palabra.
I will do whatever it takes. I give you my word.
Ah, be careful, Madam Undersecretary. That's a dangerous thing to say in our line of work.
For some, but not for me.
As of now, I will vote with you against the reorganization. However, whatever happens in negotiations, you cannot raise taxes. If you plan a tax hike of any kind, you will be calling Mendes Sir before the week is out. Do you understand?
Nadie quiere eso.
A more Powerful Jeffrey Mendez is something nobody wants.
True, but power abhors a vacuum. If Mendez is stopped, who will step in to take his place? You?
I understand the situation, and I will make this work.
I appreciate the call, Madam Undersecretary. Good luck.
Vale, subsecretario. A ver cuántos puedo convencer.
Avasarala.
Okoro, I've heard that you're undecided on the security reorganization.
Only because I knew you'd show up here eventually.
Es mi única esperanza.
I know we've had our disagreements in the past, but your support in this vote is crucial.
How crucial?
Enough for me to be here kissing your ass, when I should be in New York getting a manicure.
So I can give you the vote, but I'll need something in return.
Don't keep me in suspense.
We're getting a lot of flack from the wealthier tiers of the Earth admin zones. Too many private regulations over spaceport licensing.
You're joking.
They want the UN Accountability Office to deregulate private spaceports, and they're fine with higher taxes if that's what gets it done.
Very well. I will get back to you.
I'm sure you will, but only when your back's against the wall.
Does she think I do this to make friends?
¿Cuántos quedan? Ya no sé ni a quién he llamado. Me quedan dos, ¿verdad? El gestor senior. A ver. Ya tengo dos, ¿no?
Is this for real? Chrisjen Avasarala. It's been a long time.
Elena, it's been a few years.
Years? Come on. You remember the last time we saw each other.
Seguiré la corriente.
Of course, that was a wonderful day we had together.
At the ambassador's funeral?
Fuck.
It had its moments, I guess, but wonderful. You've always been a funny one, Chrisjen.
Listen, I need a favor.
Let me guess.
La he liado.
Mendez security plan?
How did you know?
Singh warned me you'd be calling. But I understand why you're concerned. Any idiot can see what Mendez is trying to pull.
Can I count on you?
You may. But only if the proposed water tower in Shepherd Complex never moves forward.
Oh, you're not a supporter of the project?
I'm not a supporter of handing Dunning another fucking victory to pad her resume for committee assignments.
I see.
I knew you would. Gotta run. Good luck today, Chrisjen.
Venga, pues tenemos otra. Líder minoritario, Weiss. A ver, ahora con él.
What can I do for you, Madam Undersecretary?
I'm coming to you for help with the Security Council's reorganization proposal.
Oh, that. I'm afraid the belt's security status doesn't affect the People's Party's platform. Not directly, anyway.
Then I would like to ask for your vote.
And incur the wrath of Jeffrey Mendez? I don't know how I feel about that.
La próxima podría ser usted.
Who's to say that Mendez won't come for you next?
Why would he? The party has no quarrel with him. Listen, I want to help. But I have my own issue that I could use your support with.
Naturally.
The private spaceports of the wealthy are draining resources and crowding public lands. Now some delegates are attempting to remove the limited regulatory oversight we have.
Spaceport regulations. That's your issue?
That, and raising taxes, of course. The people have spoken.
Very well. Thank you for your time, Mr. Weiss.
Anytime. We appreciate your support.
Pero si están unos en contra de otros.
I've captured the findings from your conversations with the delegates. You can review and prepare your policy decisions when ready.
Very good. I'll meet you at your station.
Unos quieren los puertos, otros no quieren los puertos. Unos que nos suban los impuestos. El otro que quiere una torre de agua. El otro que no vayas a hacer la torre de agua. Madre mía. Esto es Pedro Sánchez Simulator, ¿eh? A ver, ¿a dónde voy ahora? A ver. Sesión de votación. ¿Y eso dónde es? Ah, bueno, obviamente tendré que salir de aquí, ¿no? Me imagino.
Maybe my guard is taking a piss, and I can make a break for it.
We've heightened our security protocols in response to the increased threat level. I apologize for the inconvenience to you. How is your power back on?
No te preocupes por eso.
Have you considered, Private, that if this were a real security threat, they wouldn't have assigned a single fucking private to handle it?
Not my place to consider, ma'am. I have a job to do.
Same here, you insufferable automaton.
¿Cómo? Ah, que no es aquí. Nishan. Vota.
Let's figure out which policies I support to get the vote locked in.
I have the summary for you to review.
Hostias, pero es lo que digo, unos se contradicen con otros. Kokoro. Sí a la liberación de los puertos espaciales privados. Sí. No a la subida de impuestos. Sí a la nueva torre de agua. Implica una subida de impuestos. No a la liberación de los puertos espaciales privados, pero sí a la subida de impuestos. No a la nueva torre de agua. No sé qué hacer. Subir impuestos. En contra del aumento. Joder. ¿Puedo volver a verlo? Este quiere puertos. Torre de agua. No hay manera, ¿eh? No se puede. La subida de impuestos sí que hay dos. No y no. Ninguno se pone de... O subo los impuestos.
And Wise are both fine with increased taxes and will need the funds.
Noted.
Torre de agua. A favor con la construcción.
Let's give Dunning her water tower.
Okay.
Y... esto no.
Wise is right. Earth's wealthy don't need fewer regulations.
Excellent.
Eso es lo que he hecho. A ver, como salga, ha salido. Envía.
Madam, according to my calculations, these policy decisions will not get you the votes you need.
God damn it.
Let's try again.
No me jodas, pero si no hay manera, ¿no?
Perhaps we should examine your stance on raising taxes.
¿Se contradicen unos a otros? ¿Hay una manera de sacarlo? Si digo sí a la liberación de los puertos espaciales... implica subida de impuestos. O sea, la torre de agua no. Y lo demás todo sí. Torre de agua, no.
I need Masterson's vote. And she's not wrong about the water tower. It will have to wait.
Sounds good.
Esto a favor.
Let's give Earth rich idiots even less oversight.
Implica subida de impuestos, quiere decir que le diría que sí ahora, ¿no?
Understood.
Okoro and Wise are both fine with increased taxes and will need the funds.
A ver si ahora me vale.
Noted. Madam, according to my calculations, these policy decisions will not get you the votes you need.
God damn it.
Let's try again.
A todos que no.
Examine your stance on raising taxes.
Perhaps we should examine your stance on Singh is a single-issue voter and no new taxes.
Got it.
Wise is right. Earth's wealthy don't need fewer regulations.
Todo no.
Excellent.
I need Masterson's vote, and she's not wrong
Verás
about the
tú.
water tower. It will have to wait.
Sounds good. Madam, according to my calculations, these policy decisions will not
Pero es que
get
es
you the votes you
imposible.
need.
God damn it.
Let's try again. deregulation is a hot button issue. Perhaps you'd receive more support by changing your vote.
Nishan, I'm beginning to harbor violent fantasies against this drone.
¿Me está diciendo qué es lo que tengo que hacer? En contra, me sale una marquita amarilla.
I need Masterson's vote, and she's not wrong about the water tower. It will have to wait.
Sounds good.
Que no suba.
Singh is a single-issue voter, no new taxes.
Got it.
Y los puertos espaciales, sí, a favor.
Let's give Earth rich idiots even less oversight. Yes on deregulation.
Understood. Let me double check these tallies. Congratulations, Madam Deputy. This should secure you the votes. I'll send along your policy commitments to the 5 delegates.
Thank fuck. Of course, none of that will matter if I'm not there to cast the deciding vote.
I've requested a postponement to the session. In lieu of that, you can always connect in remotely, now that the power's restored.
I'm not banking on it. Keep pressing them.
Vale. La bebida, si no he llegado a bebérmela, ¿no? Se ha ido la luz.
Am I ready for a break? Or is there more to do?
Más cosas por hacer.
I'll come back when all my loose ends are tied up.
Pero lo tengo todo hecho, ¿no? Está todo.
I've done all I can for now. Am I ready for a break? Or is there more to do?
Dale.
Madam Undersecretary, full power has been restored to the compound.
That's a good news.
But the Security Council still hasn't responded to our request to postpone the vote.
No matter. So long as the trains are running, I will be there to see the look on Mendes' face when I end this farce.
Very good. I'll prepare for your imminent arrival. When you're ready.
Security breach. Security
What?
breach.
No.
Security breach.
Lockdown protocols, Arcángel. Move! Move! Move!
Verás. ¿Que vienen a por mí o qué?
Ma'am, this is Private Sharp.
I know who the fuck this is. Who the fuck else locked me in this prison?
It was for your own safety. There's been a security breach in the compound, ma'am.
I understand you're only doing your job, Private, but you're being manipulated. There is no security breach.
I don't know anything about it, ma'am. Just following orders.
¿Tengo que convencerlo para que me saque o cómo?
We're conducting our sweep now, and we will have the site secure as soon as possible.
I can't wait for soon. The vote is happening now. That's the whole point of all this. Sharp, this is your last chance. Obey my orders and let me out of here now, or deal with the consequences.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. The consequences are immaterial. I have my orders and must see them through.
Yes, motherfucking soldier you are. Dismissed, Private.
Y desde aquí no podré comunicarme con nadie. Porque hay una ducha en la cama. Mechero.
You'll never know when you'll need to light some incense, or the occasional contraband cigarette. This might come in handy.
Podría serme útil. Es lo que digo, porque cojones. Ah, no, que una ducha. Es una lamparita. Vale. Terminal de
Unless I
noticias.
can find a way out of here, the vote will pass, and Mendes will kill me with his smugness.
Reunión del Consejo de Seguridad de las Naciones Unidas. Voto programado sobre la creación de un comité para tratar las tensiones en el cinturón.
Nishan even thought to personalize the safe room. Sometimes that boy scares me.
¿Puedo meditar aquí también? Escapar.
Just keep me from setting myself on fucking fire. Give me the self-control not to murder that fucking admiral or anyone else who gets in my way today. Forget about me. Just protect my son. At least my prison can smell nice.
Enciéndelo. Dale. Sal de la habitación segura. ¿Y esta puerta? Tendré que acercarme a la puerta, ¿no? Digo, no hay conductos ni... ¿Por dónde salgo?
At least my prison can smell nice.
No hay mucho que pueda hacer. No hay nada. Pero no hay nada, ¿no? No tengo más opciones. Ni tengo una... Detector de humo. ¿Lo puedo coger el incienso? ¿Qué pone? Ponía mirar solo, ¿no? Y esto meditar.
I guess it wouldn't be a safe room without a smoke alarm. Where there's smoke, there's fire alarm. Come on. Fuck me. It's real?
¿Qué coño? Nisa,
Nisha.
mi héroe.
Nisha. My hero. My savior. My... What's wrong with your screen?
Poor reception. Reinforced walls. We can't connect to the bunk from in here.
What the fuck is your plan then?
I don't know. I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize. Just blow. Blow!
Sopla.
Ma'am? What's happening? I'm coming in. What is this? Where's the Deputy Undersecretary?
Vaya. No era muy listo.
Enjoy the R&R, Private. You've earned it.
Ma'am,
Nishan?
Linking you into the session now.
If that's all the arguments, we will convene the vote. All those in favor.
Excuse me, counselors. I have the Deputy Undersecretary. Madam, whenever you're ready.
Counselors, I apologize for my tardiness. I have been enjoying the Secretary General's underground hospitality today. We all want to increase security in the belt, but this vote will not accomplish it. The measure is
un complot.
a political maneuver. Undersecretary Mendes has no experience in the belt, and putting him in charge is a dangerous overreach. Counselors, my son is stationed on Callisto. No one wants to de-escalate tensions in the belt more than me. But this motion will only lead to more chaos.
Thank you, Madam Avasarala. We'll convene the vote then. All those in favor? All opposed? The motion has failed 67 to 66. Security in the belt will remain under the jurisdiction of the Deputy Undersecretary. Thank you, everyone. Meeting adjourned.
One last thing, Secretary. I would like to put on the record my personal commendation of one Private Sharp.
Valiente, firme.
For remaining steadfast to his post in the face of tremendous obstinacy by yours truly. He's an exemplary soldier, and I see a bright future for him after today.
Your commendation has been added to the record. Meeting adjourned.
The security protocols are lifted. Ma'am, I don't know what to say.
Thank God. Now, get the hell out of my office.
Ma'am? Yes, ma'am.
Te habían engañado. Y no me hacías caso, perro.
Your office? I rather like the sound of that.
Vale. Sigamos la partida con nuestro marido.
My dear, don't worry about Shanapa. He has found a woman who sees what a wonderful man he is. The rest will sort itself out. But it's not just our headstrong son. I can hear it in your voice. The weight of the world is on your shoulders. What else is troubling you?
Atlas had it easy. He only had one planet to worry about.
Defender.
You know how it is. The entire solar system intent on destroying itself, and a bunch of soldiers and politicians intent on letting it. I kept things from falling apart, at least for one more day. I tell you the rest over dinner.
Vale, comprar los mensajes en el ordenador, de nuevo. Estatua de Atlas.
I'll bet nobody ever thanks you either. Should I mess with all the SG's screen settings before he gets back from Luna? Does that count as treason?
Vale. Voy a hablar de nuevo con él. A ver lo que me dice.
Jeffrey, what an exciting vote that was.
Indeed. How wonderful that you were able to make it after all.
I've been meaning to tell you. An ambassador position has just opened up on one of Neptune's moons. It occurs to me that someone with your ambition would be a perfect candidate.
You wouldn't actually create a brand new ambassador position just to send me to the ass end of the solar system?
No me estoy vengando.
You sabotaged UN security to keep me from attending a vote. I could arrest you for treason, or I could put your ingenuity to good use. Enjoy the trip. I hear Titan is lovely this time of year.
Now, wait just a minute.
Te jodes.
Madam Avasarala, I've received your message. I don't appreciate the regrettable moments of my past entering the conversation. And I urge you to remember that enemies can be made on both sides of the line. We have not engaged with the Ramses II, and I've just received word that they are beginning to course correct. I am not at all convinced that we've done the right thing. And I will be saying as much in my incident report. We have avoided an outright conflict today, but the MCRN saw us flinch. I can only hope it won't lead to further provocation. Cusco out.
Respuesta.
Admiral Cusco, thank you for sharing the good news.
Hiciste lo correcto.
I know you didn't agree with my orders, and your loyalty in the face of adversity will be remembered. The MCRN won't be so bold as to escalate after we saw through their ruse. This was a victory, Admiral. Try to enjoy it. We get them so rarely.
Vale. Nos vamos. ¿Ya no hay nadie?
Madam Undersecretary?
Yes, Nathan. You know, I feel strangely sentimental about you in this role. I worry that you in the flesh again may be something of a letdown.
Madam, it's news from Callisto, and it's not good.
Show me.
Although all reports have yet to be verified, it has been confirmed that a significant, violent uprising has occurred on the shared MCR-UN moon station of Callisto. In what the UN is calling the Callisto Insurrection, Martian-backed laborers in the shipyards of Callisto turned on UN peacekeepers in what is believed to have been a coordinated attack.
My God.
While tensions have been mounting in the region for some days, the exact purpose of the attacks and any possible coordination with Mars remain unknown. The Martian Congressional Republic has yet to issue a statement. And just in, we have learned that UN Marines are being deployed and are being met with fierce resistance at the station. We're also told that some military officials now believe that a portion of the uprisers may be OPA operatives posing as shipyard workers.
It's a message from your son.
Bueno, si manda un mensaje, al menos está vivo, ¿no?
Listen, I haven't heard back from you yet, and I can't talk long, but I didn't want to go into a mission the way we left things.
Madam Undersecretary.
I want to thank you for believing in me. I know we don't always agree, but I'm still grateful for your support and even your advice. Sometimes.
Chrisjen, they've released the official list of casualties.
I didn't want to enlist, but maybe you were right to twist my arm. I've learned a lot out here. I even met someone really special. So, thank you.
El mensaje ha tardado un poquito en llegar.
I'll call you again soon.
Que tenemos tren privado.
Oye, who is this?
You don't know me. My name is Chrisjen Avasarala. I'm Shohreh's mother. And you must be Marie.
He contactado con ella. Pues claro. Bueno, iba a decir, ¿se habrá enterado? No lo sé. Ahora está bien, extensísimo. Muy denso. Pero a ver, tiene su encanto. El momento puzzlecitos, que ha sido el mejor. No, y tampoco han sido muy complicados. Yo qué sé. Básicamente lo he jugado porque venía en la edición deluxe. Si no, me hubiera informado un poquito más. Es un poco... no sé, un poco fanservice por parte de... Porque estás llevando a la líder de la tierra. Pero eso. Flojito, la verdad. Bueno, que lo he pillado en bajada de precio y en key todavía. Pues nada, hasta aquí The Expanse a Telltale Series. No sé si harán alguna otra cosa. ¿O qué será lo próximo que traiga Telltale Games? A ver, quisiera seguir jugando cositas de ellos, porque hay muchas de sus historias en las que estoy interesado. Obviamente, la más obvia es The Walking Dead. Porque me gusta bastante la serie y quiero jugármelos. En su día, cuando salió, me jugué pues el primer episodio. La primera temporada, no recuerdo si me la jugué entera. Pues no me acuerdo de nada, así que pues igual sí me la jugué, pero pues eso, no me acuerdo. Y bueno, pues hay más jueguitos por ahí. El Batman, me jugué la primera temporada, que la tengo en el canal de YouTube. Pero eso fue al principio de mi canal. Igual debería jugarla de nuevo. Y creo que hicieron otra temporada de Batman, que no salió muy bien aquella cosa. Creo recordar. Hay de Guardianes de la Galaxia, hay de Juego de Tronos. ¿Qué más hay por ahí? Y el Wolf Among Us, ese me gustaría muchísimo. Se ve que es de los mejores que hay. Así que pues nada, gente, me despido por aquí. Si os ha gustado, pues nada, un pequeño like, ya sabéis. O un comentario, lo que queráis. Si os gusta mi contenido, pues una suscripción estaría más que genial. Y nada, gente, nos vemos próximamente con alguna otra cosita, lo que queráis. Y nada, chaito, gente, nos vemos.